Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Legends of Pitt, where we dive into the most epic stories about the Hollywood legends. Today, we've got a real treat for you. David Fincher is set to direct Brad Pitt in a sequel to Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's right, folks. We're talking about a project that's been in the works for years, and it's finally starting to take shape. So let's get into the details. It turns out that Quentin Tarantino had originally planned on making the movie Critic as his 10th and final film, but as he continued writing, the story took on a whole new life. And instead of sticking to the original plan, he decided to spin off into a Cliff Booth-centric sequel. Now, we're not sure if Leonardo DiCaprio will make a cameo appearance as Rick Dalton, but one thing's for sure, this film is going to be all about Brad Pitt's iconic character. And speaking of Brad Pitt, did you know that he and David Fincher have been collaborating on some amazing projects over the years? From C7N to Fight Club, and even The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, these two are a match made in heaven. And now, they're going to be working together again on this Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel. That's a whole lot of chemistry, folks. But here's the interesting part. Quentin Tarantino has decided to hand over his script to David Fincher instead of directing it himself. Now, we know that Tarantino is known for being very hands-on with his projects, but this move suggests that he didn't want his final work to be a sequel. Instead, he's trusted Fincher to bring Booth to life in a whole new way. And what about the budget, you ask? Well, let's just say it's going to be a big one, around $200 million, to be exact. That's a significant investment from Netflix, and we're excited to see how they're going to use that money to create something truly special. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about Margot Robbie? Will she be reprising her role as Sharon Tate? Well, according to reports, she is interested in coming back for a cameo appearance. But let's be real, folks. This film is all about Brad Pitt's Cliff Booth. So, when can we expect to see this movie on the big screen? Production is set to begin this summer, and we're looking at a 2026 release date. That's still a ways off, but trust us, it'll be worth the wait. With David Fincher at the helm and Brad Pitt leading the charge, this is shaping up to be one of the most epic sequels in recent memory. In short, folks, we've got a real winner on our hands here. The combination of Quentin Tarantino's writing, David Fincher's direction, and Brad Pitt's iconic performance is going to be pure magic. And when it hits theaters next year, you can bet that Legends of Pitt will be right there in the front row, cheering it on. So, get ready for what promises to be an unforgettable cinematic experience. The story of Cliff Booth is about to take center stage, and we couldn't be more excited.